Back to the 2004 Saturn view. This is reinstalling the door panel. All right, y'all were with me last time when I removed this guy so I could have the other one with this nice dealer option molding on it. Now, while I disassembled everything ahead of time, obviously these were spares from the junkyard, I went ahead and soundproofed the back side of it with this stuff here. Sprayed it on the back side just to help with sound. You do see that GM did a little bit of soundproofing with this weather barrier and sound dampening, so I'm hoping the two together help considerably. Now, our little tab, you see here, this is obviously reversed. Our little tab here is going to go into this slot, and our little piece here is going to line up with this. So that's our main goal. Ooh, sorry, that was fast. Catch this with that tab, rest this piece in here for alignment, and then we'll move on to reinstalling the door handle. Joy. This is a part I've never seen a video on. Is actually reinstalling. So let's have fun. And again, I apologize for my appearance. I was not planning on being on video, so don't judge me too hard. Oh, it is cold and rainy here, so. All right. Our new panel. Hopefully I'll have less rattles with him since he doesn't have broken pieces like the other one. Basically doing this blind, sadly. Trying to just lift up and let it drop in. And it looks like my tab decided he wasn't going to play nice at this party. He has left the party. So, we're going to be relying on the weather strip to hold us together. From one broken door panel to another. Well, ain't this lovely. Alright then. Guess it's not a video if everything goes perfect. Alright, I'm going to go in from the inside and pop that door open. Alright, I had to go in from the inside to get the door back open. I think for my sanity, before I start messing with the weather strip, I'm going to at least go ahead and put in a few of the Torx bits to kind of hold everything in place, since everything is so unstable right now. So let me get that prepared. You can't open the door much because of the binding, so that's about as far as we can go. But it should be enough for me to get a few of these installed to hold us together while I work. Again, like I said, nobody covers this part of it. Trial by fire, I guess. All right. There's one in. getting pretty nice today. I got a 3 over here, so now we're not moving. So yay. So that should allow us to do everything else without too much drama. So I don't want this binding. Let's see if I hold it now. There we go. All right. So I'm going to pause you while I install the rest of those bolts. I'm going to bring you in and show you what I have done. I installed by hand 1, 2, and 3 to hold that side. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 along the bottom. And then if you remember from my other door panel, this bottom one was broken, as was the one that's hiding behind this electrical line, electrical conduit. There we go. So there's, you got another one here. You've got another one up top. Sorry for the lighting. Let me bring the light in. There you go. Boom. 1 and 2 down there. I'm going to install these while y'all are paused to avoid all the crazy drama. Okay, so I put those Torx bits in lightly, not real tight, just to hold the door panel in place so I didn't have any movement when I went to go and sort out how to put the door handle back on. I want to lift the door handle, hold it, slide from the rear. Yeah, that's fun. Try not to scratch this panel up any more than it already is. Seeing what I'm doing is the hard part, while holding these guys in place. Let me see if I have a tool for that. Hang on. All right, I pulled it up with my finger as you saw me do earlier. Now I'm kneeling down so I can see that I'm getting these in the hole. There we go. Lined up. Still holding this piece. Let me find my pin, which is of course across the garage. You know how that goes. Again, using our little pin here, I'm going to insert it back in the hole we removed it from. The door will play nice. Make sure you get all its little legs in there. Push the base in. And get to you to where y'all can see. Don't think y'all are at a very good angle. Hang on. All right, now you can see the pin. I've put it in that hole. Now we're going to push with our finger. I've gotten the base part put in with the legs pushed all the way in. Now I'm going to shove it all the way in with my thumb. It's all the way in place. Gently pull this loose. We work again. All right, awesome, 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 awesome. Now, I'm going to move on to the weather strip. Back up here. Zoom out. Figure out what's going to be the best angle for y'all. All right, let's try that angle again. Got our weather strip. As I say, want to clean it up. Make sure there's no debris. Fortunately, this car was garaged most of its life. I hate these panels are so scratched up. Let's hope paint correction works. Now, remember this part goes to the rear of the car because that is where the molding clips in. So we remember this from the first video. Now we're going to line everybody up against the window, slide it down. Really, this should be super simple. Walk it gentle down. Clip. I heard it go pop. There we go. There we go. Pop, 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 pop. You kind of feel it more than you'll hear it. Okay, that is in place. Now, onto our molding. Let me bring you guys back. This piece here, if you remember, 2 screws. Let me grab the piece. Wow, camera got all kind of wiggly on us. All right. We're reinstalling this piece. Remember, we've got, there we go, that and those 2 little slots. Gonna want to hook those in. Easier said than done. Drop the front piece, the bottom, in first. Then, see, there you go. And then we're going to want to put our one in that looks like more like a bolt than a normal screw, the way the threads are. Again, delightfully fun while using a camera. Okay, now our other one looks like this. Going to want to line him up with the molding and get him in there. All right, I'm going to play with it off camera because I can't look at y'all and look at what I'm doing, but you get the idea. Line those up, run them in place. Sorry about dipping out on y'all, but I had to use 2 hands. I had to push this in slightly to align it, and as I was screwing this in, same with this. Those are nice and tight. I'm going to go through and button those all up nice and tight. I didn't run them in all the way yet because I wanted to have a little bit of flexibility in the panel. All right, bear with me. Now, just on a side note, I'd recommend running these in with your fingers because to catch the little capture nuts inside, because they're just on plastic, they tend to wiggle around a lot, and you don't want to strip anybody because you're going in at a bad angle. It's like anything else. Start it with your fingers. Once you know you're in a few threads, then you can move to the tools. I used a drill to run it in the bulk of the way once it already caught. And now I'm just using this to torque it in so I can't over torque it and snap that plastic at all. But I have more torque than the drill does. See how I'm not all the way down on the end though? I'm just using the base to kind of snug it up. All right. And sorry for cutting in and out, but when dealing with a big old light like this, it tends to blind you. Yes, it helps, but here's all that. Don't worry, I'm going to be stripping the pinstriping back off. Color match is not too horrible. Definitely needs some TLC with the paint. Whew. All right, now last step, put our mirror back on. Try to get y'all a better angle for the install. All right, now as I said, that lower piece with the speaker in it would definitely disconnect. I was able to do it off camera. You want to move your mirror in position, line it up, run these little guys on. Again, 10 millimeter. Check on the outside, make sure everybody's fitting right. I did have a mirror that popped off its internal carrier was sticking out funny. So that's the other reason I mentioned that. Plug your wiring back in. Now, this is the one off the junkyard car. Make sure I got the right one. As I said, this just pulls off. You'll notice there's no little clippies or anything. It just wiggles in and out. And it only goes one way. Pop him back in. Easier said than done on video. There he goes. Alright, line up these two tabs. Remember, one of mine was broken, which is why I replaced. Get with the one from the junkyard. Line up this top tab. Boom. Just like that. Alright, hopefully that helps some of y'all. It's probably old school to most of you because these cars have been out for a while, but it was a learning curve for me. So I thought I'd share my journey with you. Again, all that to get that. Next video, the rear. And then I'm actually also going to be replacing the quarter because previous owner had fun marring all this up. So I'm going to replace all that. So the pinstripe will actually all match, but I'm still going to remove it. So there you have it. That's how you install a door panel back on, or a door skin, I should say. Apologies, door skin. All right. All right, and this is what's cool about these. See, it's got that little pinstripe in it. And the other one in the back says view. Hang on. There you go. I had to go fetch the back one. See how it has view on it? Oh, the light, the light, the light. Sorry, sorry. There you go. So I thought that was a nice touch that finishes the car out nicely. All right.